What's going on, guys? Tyler here and welcome to a new video. Today I'm bringing quite a different video for you guys today. As you can see, I'm currently sitting in my living room. That's because today I'm going to be ranking every championship kit from this season from best to worst. Now I am using Tier Maker to make this video, as you can tell on the screen there. Feel free to check it out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's really good. Now basically what I'm going to be doing is ranking all of the kits that were released, the home, away and the third kits of all the teams from this season, and ranking them from best to worst. So as you can see from the categories on the screen, the top level is unbelievable. Like, this kit is ridiculously good for this season. Then you've got good. It's a good kit, very decent, but not the pinnacle, not the brilliance of this season. Average, just a Bob standard kit. Not a fan, like I'm not really the biggest fan of it. Don't think it's good. And then just straight up awful. This is a terrible kit. Get it away from me. Now, starting off with Barnsley's home kit, I've put Barnsley's home kit in the good category because I quite like it. Obviously, you got the red of Barnsley, of course. The white sleeves on the side I really like. But the one thing I really like, actually, is quite different. They've got like a brick layer to their kit design this year, and I actually quite like it. I think a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of it, but I quite like it. But I'm not the biggest fan at all of their away kit. I've put their away kit in the awful category because I'm sorry, but it's horrible. The colours are terrible. The design on the sleeves on the top bit here, it is absolutely terrible. Sorry Barnsley fans, but I don't like your away kit. I really don't. But your third kit, I think, is, well, I put it in the average category. I think it's all right. Obviously, a white number with like red on the side of the sleeves. So it's all right. Now, moving on to Birmingham City's kits. Now, their home kit I've put in the average category, mainly because, like, it's quite interesting colour design. Of course, they've got the blue of Birmingham. They've got darker blue on the sleeves, which I actually quite like. But the yellow stuff on the side, like the yellow on the back of the trim, the yellow sponsor, I don't really like it. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But all in all, I think it's pretty standard kit, nothing too much wrong with it. It's just the little things I'm not too keen on. But their away kit I really like. I'll put it in the good category. The black kit, if you have a look at it online, it's got like the kit design for the old Germany kit back in the World Cup last year. So now we have Blackburn Rovers, and if I'm being honest with you here right now, as you can see, I really don't like Blackburn's kit. So we'll start off with their home kit. I've put it in the not a fan category because, if I'm honest, I don't like it. I mean, you got like the blue and white striped is good, obviously for Blackburn, but the different colour sleeves on either side, the sponsor's too big. Like, it just doesn't. I'm not a big fan of it. And then you go to their away kit, and I've put that in the awful category. I'm sorry, I really hate this kit. The design on one side is terrible. The colour scheme I don't mind. It's just the design on the left side, and the sponsor again is too big. I don't really like it. And the same with their third kit, which I think is apparently their third kit. I'm not sure if it is. Let me know, Blackburn fans, if it is your third kit or not. But again, I'm not a fan of it. It's just like the design on the left side, like the checkered design. Again, the sponsor looks awful. I'm just sorry, but again, I'm not a fan of Blackburn's kits this season. I really don't like them. With Brentford's kits, I actually really like Brentford's kits. Now, as you can see, their home kit I've put in the good category because, obviously, I think it's quite slick. Obviously, it's a standard Brentford kit, really. Red and white stripes with like a black collar. The sponsor looks good on it. It's very, very slick, and I think it works well with Brentford, and I really like Brentford's home kit. I put it in the good category, and their away kit is the first kit I've put in the unbelievable category because obviously Brentford are the bees, and it is the colour scheme of a bee, black with yellow, and I really, really like it. I think it's a really good kit this year. Moving on to Bristol City's kits, and as you can see on your screen right now, I've put Bristol City's, both of their kits, in the good category. Now, the reason that is because I like the simplicity to it. Some people may say it's too simplistic, but I actually really like these kits. Their home kit is standard red, nothing too fancy with it. They've literally just gone with a red strip. The sponsors go well, the badge complements it as well, and their away kit's the same thing. Again, very simplistic, just a Bob standard black kit, really. So I can't really say too much about Bristol City's kits, really, but I do quite like them. Now, moving on to Cardiff City's kits. Now, their home kit I've put in the not a fan category. If I'm honest, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it would have been a really nice kit if it was just a standard blue to it, but the black blodges on the kit, I'm sorry, but I don't really like it. I don't like it. Really, just, yeah, not much else to say really about it. I just don't like it. As for their away kit, though, first impression, it was quite funky when I first saw it, but then it actually works. The orange number, I actually quite like this kit, and obviously they've got the blue of Cardiff on the strip and the sponsor, and they complement each other, and I think their away kit's really good. Now moving on to my team, Charlton Athletic. Now starting off with our home kit for this season. Now I've put our home kit in the average category. Now if I'm being honest with you here, the one thing that I don't like about our home kit for this season is the white stripes going down the side. For some reason, I just don't really like it, but the kit is good. I think the socks as well look pretty good as well, and our kits as well, but I just not the biggest fan of the white stripes, but I think they will grow on me over the course of this season. But I've put that in the average category. Our away kit I've put in the good category. People, for some reason, people don't like this, but I think it goes back to the past. Goes back to the past kits that Charlton had. Of course, we had like green and purple numbers. We've gone back to that number, and as well as a black strip, and I think it does really well. The black Charlton badge as well. But our third kit, call me biased if you want, but I've put our third kit in the unbelievable section. That kit is so nice. I've never seen a kit with that colour before, and it is brilliant. Now we have Derby Counties kits. Now starting off with their home kit, I really like their home kit this season. I put it in the unbelievable category. It looks really nice. Obviously, the white of Derby, you've got the black and kind of like a black and white trim that kind of makes it look like a grey thing on the sides. I really like it. As for Derby's away kit, I've put it in the good category. I think it's a pretty decent kit, you know. It's kind of different to what Derby would normally have, but yeah, I quite like it. Obviously, the black sponsors and things. It's kind of a standard blue kit, and I really like it. As for their third kit, though, again, I think this is their third kit. I've seen it online a few times, but if I'm honest, I'm not the biggest fan of their third kit. I don't think that the sleeves go well with the black kit with it, because they've got the same sleeves, I think, with their home kit on the third kit, and I don't like it on the third kit. That's why I put it in not a fan. Not the biggest fan of that, but their other two kits are really nice. Moving on to Fulham's kits. Now, again, we have another kit entering the unbelievable category in their home kit. Very simplistic, and I really like it. Very slick, very clean. It's just a standard white shirt, really, but I really like this kit. Very well done to Fulham, but I can't say the same about their away kit. I absolutely hate their away kit. Put it in the awful category. The red number I do quite like. It's just the unnecessary black strips going down. So it kind of looks like a tyre marks on like a racetrack or something, and that just completely ruins the kit for me, and I absolutely hate it. The colour's nice. It's just the tyre tracks, like whatever they are, it's just absolutely awful. With Huddersfield's kits, I'm fully in support of Huddersfield and what they're doing, because of course we all saw the controversial strip of Paddy Power where they had the massive Paddy Power strip going down the side, but Paddy Power's alternative was to not have a sponsor on their kits, and they're really nice. Fair play to Huddersfield. So their home kit I've put in the good category. The standard, you know, the standard Huddersfield kit we'd associate Huddersfield with, like, you know, the blue and the white stripe. No sponsor, it looks really nice. Their away kit looks even nicer. I think I really like that shade of blue. The sleeves look nice. I really like their away kit, and I put it in the unbelievable category. I'm a massive fan of that, but I've put their third kit. Now, again, apparently this is their third kit, the orange strip you see in the not a fan category. Now, the reason that's there is because I don't really associate Huddersfield with the colour orange. I wouldn't really see it as that. I mean, it's the same with Cardiff, really, but for some reason I don't really like that for Huddersfield, really. I don't know why, I just don't really like it. Moving on to Hull City's kits. Now, their home kit I've put in the good category. Now, a lot of people have slagged off this kit, and I think with Hull's home kit, they've taken a massive risk with this kit, and I think it's paid off. They've gone with the tiger print on the front, which of course is reminiscent, which of course represents the Tigers, because Hull are the Tigers. And I think that risk has paid off. I actually quite like it. It's very different, very unique, and I think it's paid off. So well done to Hull. They've done well with their home kit. Their away kit I've also put in the good category. I think, again, similar to Fulham's kit, it's very standard white kit. Not much to say about it, really. I'm quite a big fan of it. But their third kit, however, again, I think this is their third kit. Hull fans, let me know if this is actually a third kit. But I've put this in the awful category. Seriously, it's like the colours of bloody EE. It's like something you'd see in the NBA, like an NBA team wearing that, and seriously, I'm not a fan of that. Now moving on to Leeds kits. Now, Leeds' home kit I've put in the good category. Again, similar to many of the kits, like it's just a standard white kit, really, but their new crest this year, they got like a new, like a little banner thing going underneath the badge or something. I don't know what it is, but it looks quite nice. And the grey sponsor, standard white kit, really like it, decent. Their away kit is beautiful. I really like it. The black and the pink, they complement each other really well. There's like a little design thing with the black, like a little sash of grey or something like that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. And then technically this isn't their third kit, but apparently this is like a centenary kit for this season. Again, Leeds fans, let me know if this is your centenary kit, but I'm going to rank it anyway, and I'm not a fan of it, if I'm honest. I think The blue and the yellow would go well. The thing that ruins it is the little unnecessary sash thing at the bottom, like the little sash where it fades into yellow. Really don't like that for some reason. I don't know why they've done that. It would have been a nice kit. I would have said, yeah, probably would have gone like fairly average or a decent kit if it didn't have that, but that just ruins it for me, and I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. Luton's kits, in my opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of all of these, if I'm honest. Their home kit I've put in the average category. I think with Luton, you'd associate them with, like, you know, the standard orange, white and blue, but I think the colour of orange is nice. The sleeves, though, not a big fan of them. Like the blue thing going on here, and then like the white things going up the top. Like, not the biggest fan of them in the world. But I don't hate it, but I don't like it. So I'm just going to lob it in the average group. Their away kit, I believe, is the white one, and again, I've put it in the not a fan category. Again, the blue sleeves on the side. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know why they've done that, to be honest with you. I think the white is nice, but the unnecessary design like coming down the side bits here is just terrible. And it's even worse on their third kit. Look at the state of their third kit. I put it in the awful category, obviously. The black, and then it's like, I don't know what that is. It's like a checkerboard, like Tetris or something like that, like a pink Tetris. It's, sorry Luton fans, but I really don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it at all. Middlesbrough. Now, with Middlesbrough's home kit, I've put it in not a fan. And it's because, like, obviously you'd associate Middlesbrough with like red and white. It's just the white stripes on the front of like on the top of the kit, and I don't really like that for some reason. I'm not a really good fan. I'm not a big fan of it at all, really. They did kind of redeem themselves with their away kit. I've put it in the average category. Now, again, I quite like it. I think the sponsor's nice on both kits. White is the away kit's white. It's just like the little banner here is like red and blue. Like, I don't know what to think about it. Again, it's not great, and I don't hate it, and I don't like it. It's like, it's not great, but it's not bad. Like an average. You get what I mean. I'm moving on to Millwall. Now, I have to say it, but fair play to Millwall. They have done quite well with their kits this season. I am quite a big fan of them. I put them both in the good category. Their home kit is nice. You've got the blue of Millwall. You've got the sleeves, like the little blue fading stripe thing on the white sleeves. I think they're quite strange, but I think it looks quite nice actually on Millwall's kit. So fair play to them. And their away kit I've also put in the good category. They've gone with a yellow number. The badge is yellow as well. I think yellow's quite a strange kit for Millwall to have, but fair play to them. I actually quite like this kit. Moving on to Nottingham Forest. Now, Nottingham Forest home kit, I've put it in the good category. Again, it's like the your typical Nottingham Forest kit, really. You've got the red shirt, you've got the white shorts, just the typical kit you'd associate Forest with. And of course, that's well known, not just in this country, but also all over the world, especially in the past. But yeah, well done to Forest kit for their home kit. For their away kit, I've put it in the average category. I don't know what it is, just like the two shades of blue either side. Like, I don't really know what to think about it. Like, again, not great, not bad, if you get what I mean. Like, I think maybe if they chose one of the blues, I think it would have been a bit better, but both of them, I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan. Now moving on to Preston North End. Now Preston's home kit, I've put it in a not a fan category. The thing I don't like about this is like the little arrows in the top colour here, and the sleeve, and like the little blue arrows going on here and coming down the shirt as well. I don't know what they are. I don't know why they're there. I think if they'd have done something a little bit different with the blue, like maybe, I don't know, maybe like stripes on the side of the sleeve or something like that, maybe would have liked it a little bit more. But yeah, if I'm honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Preston's home kit, if I'm honest. But their away kit now, bit of a story of Preston's away kit actually. Now they did go with the red one that you can see on the screen, but the fans didn't like it for some reason, so they scrapped the red one and they went with the yellow one. But I've ranked them both anyway, and I put them both in the good category because I really like them both anyway. Preston's yellow kit from last season, obviously just plain yellow, it goes really well. And their red one, I really like it. Like, I quite like it. Again, plain red. The sponsor goes well with it being white, and it goes well with the badge. I like both of the kits. I don't know why they scrapped the red one, to be honest with you. They might still use the red one as a third one, but I quite like them. We have QPR. Now, I've put QPR's kits, both of them, in average. Now, there's just tiny things that ruin it for QPR's kit, if I'm honest with you. I think on the home kit, I'm not the biggest fan of the sponsor on the kit. Obviously, you've got the typical blue and white of QPR, but the little red trim on it as well, because there's like a little red trim on the kit, and I don't really like that for some reason. And their away kit, again, I've put it in the average. I think their sponsor looks a little bit more nicer on the away kit, but the gold badge on the kit, it doesn't go well with that colour, I don't think, anyway. It's a nice colour, the kit, anyway, it's a nice colour, kind of like a pastel green, like it's an interesting colour, but the gold badge just ruins it for me, really. I've put them both in average, just because they're just little tiny things ruin it for me. Moving on to Reading. Now, I've gone with Reading's home kit in the unbelievable category. Now, I really like Reading's home kit this season. Obviously, the typical blue and the white of Reading, and the sponsor, it looks very, very slick, very clean, very nice kit. Massive fan of it, but the same can't be said for their away kit. Many Reading fans like their away kit, fair enough, but I absolutely hate it. I'm sorry, I've put it in the awful category. The design with the kit, it's just, I'm sorry, but I don't know what they're doing with it. It's kind of like a carpet, kind of like a carpet on the kit, and I just don't like it. The standard black and maybe like a grey stripe, like a plain grey stripe would have gone well with it, but the design on the grey stripe, it's just terrible, and I just don't like it. Sorry, Reading fans. Sheffield Wednesday. Now, with Sheffield Wednesdays, I've put all three of their kits in the good category. Now, I really like Sheffield Wednesday's kits this season. With the home one, they've got like a blue, obviously the standard blue and white, obviously for Sheffield Wednesday. It just looks really nice. The black shorts looking very nice. Their away kit, which I believe is the black one. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, Sheffield Wednesday fans, but the black one again looks really nice. It's like a little trim, like a little white trim with the away kit, and I really like it, really nice. And their away kit, or their third kit, sorry. I believe this is their third kit. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, like the green number. I think this was their kit last year. They haven't got a sponsor on the green one, and I quite like the colour. I think it goes quite well with Sheffield Wednesday. So yeah, well done to Sheffield Wednesday's kits this year. They've done really well. Moving on to Stoke City. Now, Stoke's home kit, I've gone in the good category. Like, as I keep saying, many of the kits, like they've gone with like the standard colours of their club. Obviously, Stoke, obviously standard red and white. Sponsor goes really well with it. Really nice kit. Really like it. As for their away kit, I've put it in the not a fan category. I think the black and the orange goes really well together, so well done. It's just the sleeves, like the grey sleeves. I don't know what they're doing with it. I think they probably should have gone with that, as probably just left that black, and I would have liked it. Moving on to Swansea City. Now, again, like Sheffield Wednesday, I've put both of their kits in the good category. Their home kit, the standard white and black of Swansea. They've got like a black like a black sash going down the inside of the sleeve, and I quite like it. Sponsor looks nice on it. Very well done. With their away kit, it's quite strange. I mean, I put it in the good category. I quite like it. Like the black, the sponsor being white, I think that's quite nice. The green, like kind of reminds me of like Tron. Like kind of reminds me of that. It's very, very strange, and I quite like it. West Brom's home kit, I've put it in the good category. I think, again, keep saying it, standard colours of West Brom really, that look like the dark blue and the white. The white shorts goes quite nice with it. Maybe could have gone with like a dark blue short, maybe. But yeah, I quite like it. Their away kit, I'm sorry, but I think it's awful. I hate it. The green and the yellow, I just don't think it goes well with West Brom, really. Kind of reminds me of Norwich, but for some reason, I'm just not a fan of it at all. Just don't like it. Now, as to their third kit, I think this is their third kit anyway, because I saw it online, and apparently people are saying it's their third kit. So, again, West Brom fans, let me know, but I've never seen a kit like that before. That's one of the most unusual kits I've ever seen, and I don't know if I love it or hate it, but I've put it in the unbelievable category because it's something I've never seen before. Like, it's kind of very futuristic. Like, no words to describe it really, but for some reason I really like it. Now, the final kits I'm going to be ranking today is Wigan Athletics kits, and I've put both of them in not a fan because, like, their home kit, I think, obviously the typical blue, white, and green of Wigan, but I'm just not a fan of it really. The white stripes on the blue kit is nice. The blue, again, like you see it a lot of some of these kits, like the sash on the side of the sleeve, like, but it's green, and I don't think it goes well. I don't like it. It associates with Wigan, but for some reason I'm just not a fan of it. And as for their away kit, it's the same thing. It's red. Their badge is blue, which the badge is like a dark blue, and I just don't like it. Again, the sleeve, the dark blue sleeve, the sponsor looks nice, but it's just the badge and the sleeve ruin it for me. I just don't like it at all. So that is it for today's video of ranking championship kits. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, can we leave a like? Can we try and smash, let's go for 75 likes in this video as a championship video. That'd be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new around here, and turn those post notifications on so you're notified of when I post. I'm trying to get to 1,500 subscribers by the Birmingham game, although I don't think that target is going to be achieved now. I think we're just going to miss out, but if we could try and get there, that would be much appreciated. What do you guys think about the kits this season? Let me know in the comments below. If you completely disagree with me, feel free to let me know, and also let me know if these kits are actually correct, because I'm not too sure if they are. I did see them online and they were saying that they are the correct kits, but let me know if they are. Let me know your opinions of the kits. This has been Tyler Anderson. Have a nice day, and I will see you all on Saturday, on Saturday, for the matchday vlog against Birmingham City. Goodbye, guys.